Is that you sing along, Tim?
Yep. Yeah, it is. I was just playing around with my bicycle helmet. Do you remember back in the kind of the first week of the show, I think it was, or the second week, we did bicycle helmet decorating because we were doing a song called Scooter. Brand new shiny red foot-powered scooter. So we did a craft of decorating our helmets because you've got to wear a helmet whether you're riding a scooter or a bike or whatever. So we got some quick ties or whatever you call them, and some hot glue gun and some pom-poms and some googly eyes, and I still ride around on this all the time. I get some funny looks.
Oh, my helmet looks really kind of plain compared to yours.
As long as you're safe, that's the main thing.
That's true. I always wear my helmet.
And there's rules about helmets, aren't there, Lori Nancy? About how to make them safe. You got to have just certain, you got to be able to put your finger in underneath there, but not any looser than that, not any tighter than that. And it's got to be some kind of this sort of shape over your ears, and then I think it's 2 fingers from your eyebrows to the top of your helmet.
Oh, yes. And also, I think I read something in my instructions about this part.
Oh, yeah.
It's meant to be a good triangle snug around your ear. Well, not snug, but comfortable, not too loose. Hey, sing along, Tim.
Yes, Lori Nancy Kalamansky.
We've got some lovely folks joining us this morning, and someone said, Cabrin and Tanner said, hello, good morning, said that, sing along, Tim, we saw you biking on Saturday morning, we think. We recognized your helmet. It was very early.
That would be, it was very early.
That's awesome.
But I did not go on my scooter, which is what I'm going to do now. I'm going to go for a song ride on my scooter, and this is for Liam. Let's see if I got my mic. Don't run on gas or electricity. Oh no. No remote controls, no batteries. Oh no. Won't pollute the earth, the air, the sea. Oh no. If I fall off it, I might graze my knee. Oh no. But I love my brand new shiny red, brand new shiny red, brand new shiny red foot-powered scooter. Brand new shiny red foot-powered scooter. Place both hands on the handlebars and 1 foot on the ground. Push off with that foot and then the wheels start turning round. Next thing you know, you're traveling at the speed of sound. How scooter's the best way to get around. And I love my brand new shiny red, brand new shiny red, brand new shiny red foot-powered scooter. Brand new shiny red foot-powered scooter. Foot-powered scooter's good for hearts and lungs, you know. Foot-powered scooter's gonna make my muscles grow. It's good for something grown-ups call cardio. My foot-powered scooter is the only way to go. I love my brand new shiny red, brand new shiny red. Love my brand new shiny red, brand new shiny red foot-powered scooter. Brand new shiny red foot-powered scooter. Brand new shiny red foot-powered scooter. Brand new shiny red foot-powered scooter.
Yes. Whew, what a nice way to wake up and get everything moving.
Yeah.
Hey, our good friend Scott White says that his nickname was Scooter. So he feels like this song is sort of about him.
Today, Scott, this song is for you. And you.
And so many other folks who are out there watching. Good morning. Happy Monday. It's a beautiful, sunny, hot day here in Toronto. And yeah, sing along, Tim. And he's working hard. Good morning, Zach and Aiden. Thanks for joining us. Good morning, Jacob and Daniel. Hi, so good. Oh, and Liam, of course. Thanks for that request right off the top. And Talia, of course, who was our special guest on Friday.
Talia's a star.
She is a star, and so is her dad, John Maharaj, who joined us on the bass. It was a great show. If you didn't get to see it, everything gets saved on our Facebook page, so you can go back and watch it. It was really good. Cabrin and Tanner, of course. Hello. Oh, and hi, Izzy. And good morning, Felix and Flora. Yes, good morning. Hi, Jamie. That means Iriella must be out there. And, oh, apparently Iriella just rode her foot-powered scooter with a helmet.
Nice.
Very good. Always good. And there we go. Rita's writing in and saying we're having a little bit of technical problems. Seems like our feed's okay on this end, Rita. It might be your internet connection, but if it keeps being a problem, please let us know and I'll see what we can do. Okay, welcome everyone. So good to have you. So we like to get started with a little bit of math, fun math. If it's your first time joining us, we've got something special in here. Ready? 1, 2, 3, sing along, Tim. Ta-da! Okay, so I've got a 6 and sing along Tim has a 1. So the math question today is, what is 6 plus 1? If you know the answer, please type it in or have a parent or a caregiver type it in, help you out, and we'll answer the question at the end of the show.
Excellent. Thank you, Lauren Kalamaski. Thank you, everybody, for joining us this morning. And it's Monday, and Monday is our All Request Show.
Yeah.
So we're going to go to another request now. Over to you, Laurie Nancy Kalamaski.
That's right. Okay, we're going to continue warming up. We thought maybe it might be rainy today, but I think it might be coming later on. And we had a request from Flora. The heat is getting to my brain. Flora, our good friend, has asked for Itsy-Bitsy Spider. Some of you might remember this one. We've got some actions in it. So we start out with our hands. We've got to get our little spider climbing up the wall. Can you do that? That's it. Oh, sing along, Tim. It's very good. And come back down. Yes, very good. Okay, here we go. The itsy-bitsy spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. So the itsy-bitsy spider went up the spout again. Very good. Hey, sing along, Tim. Why don't we do it again really quietly with a teeny tiny spider? How about that? Can you guys do that with us? The itsy-bitsy spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. So the itsy-bitsy spider went up the spout again. That was very, very good. But you know what? I don't feel like being quiet this morning. I want to be loud and big. Let's be a big spider. Here we go. The itsy-bitsy spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. And the big fat spider went up the spout again. Oh, beautiful. Nice work, everybody. Thanks, Flora. That was a fun suggestion this morning.
Yeah, thank you, Flora. Okay, we're going to another request now. And this is for Ecological Cycle, which was requested by Friday's star, Talia. So I don't know if you've been out in your garden much, if you have a garden that you can go out in. I was out in mine doing some work on it on the weekend, and I think I might have actually seen a monarch butterfly, and that's one of the things that this song is about. So we'd like to know what you're seeing in your backyard and in your neighborhood when you go out for a safe distance walk. Here we go. Going for a hike through the woods near a bog, you can be pretty darn sure you're gonna bump into a frog on a bump on a log. It doesn't really matter if it's day or if it's night. You get 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. The skinner bites. Now the skinner bites you, but the frog eats the skinner. Might have it with a salad, might have it with a friend. He's not trying to be mean, he's not trying to be spiteful, just part of something called the ecological cycle. Sing it with me now, ecological cycle. It's the key to our survival. Ecological cycle. It's the key to our survival. The monarch butterfly, because there's fewer and fewer of them fluttering by. Those little baby monarchs can only feed on something that we've named the milkweed. Now those little baby monarchs, also known as larvae, if you cut down all the weeds, they're all going to starve us. So let those weeds grow. I know it might sound kooky. If you don't believe me, check out Dr. David Suzuki. Here we go now. Ecological cycle. It's the key to our survival. Ecological cycle. It's the key to our survival. About the humble bumblebee, we love it because of all of that honey.
Yes, they're also responsible for the pollination of the flowers, fruits, and vegetables of our nation.
Thank you, Penelope. If they all disappear, we'll have nothing left to eat, and we'll be stuck without a paddle up the creek, because it's an ecological cycle. That is the key to our survival. Ecological cycle is the key to our survival. Lori Nancy, who popped in while you weren't on the screen.
I missed it.
Penelope Pineapple was here.
Really?
Yep.
My God, she's so good at keeping her 6-foot distance that sometimes I just miss her altogether.
You gave us some interesting facts about the humble bumblebee. It's good. Nice to see her.
That's good. Hey, our good friend, pardon me?
All too brief.
Our good friend Krista is letting us know that it's Butterfly Week at online school. So that was a good song fit.
Excellent. Thanks, Krista. Okay, so now it's time for the quiz question. Was that loud enough? Quiz question is, what plants do baby monarchs eat? Or monarchs in general? Answers on a postcard in the comment section. We'll get to them at the end. Over to you, Lori Nancy Kalamansky, because it's time for the craft.
It is. Have you got your handy dandy triangle there?
Oh. I didn't have it preset on my side table. Craft time!
Wonderful. Well, speaking of monarch butterflies, I'm going to show you what we're making today, and it is a butterfly. Yeah, it's really fun to make too because we're going to use our hands. So here's what you're going to need to make it. You're going to need some construction paper or just regular paper. If you want, you can have different colors, or if all you have is printer paper, that'll work too. So you're going to need that. You're going to need a little bit of glue or some tape, and maybe a pencil because we're going to trace our hands in a minute. I have a marker. You can use a pen and some scissors. Great. So to start out, you want to take your construction paper and fold it in half. And on the side that has the fold, you are going to put your hand down and you're going to trace it. I've already done this before just to speed things up. So I went all around the edge of my hand here, and then you'll see this funny extra little bit at the top. You just want to add an extra little one, and that's going to be the antenna when we open it up. Okay, and then you cut it out, and you're going to have something that looks kind of like that. So there's the fold. That's where my hand was, and that's that extra little bit at the top for the antenna. And you can see when we open it up, it's already looking like a butterfly. Now the one that I showed you has an extra little bit, and this is kind of a fun thing that you can do with a parent or someone who might be child minding, or even an older sibling, or if you like. So you just need someone who has a bigger hand than you, like this. So they trace their hand. They don't need to put an antenna. And then when you open that up, you've got a nice big set of hands. You put your set of hands on top, and look at that. It's coming together really fast. Okay, so you want to just tape those together. I'm going to do a quick fix while you're watching here so that we can move on. Ha-ha, there we go. Great. So what's missing? We've got to get the body in there. So you want to take another piece of paper and fold it in half and trace two shapes. One looks like half a heart, and then the other is just a curve. And when you cut it out and open it up, it's going to look like that, and a heart for the head. You put those together, and you put it on your butterfly. And you've got the body of the butterfly. It's amazing. I'm going to tape those on really quickly, show you an extra thing you can do to decorate if you feel like it, which is really fun. If you've got some paint, so once you've got your butterfly, you can put on a face. On the one that I made, I had some googly eyes. And then what about these dots over here? How do we do those? Well, if you like to get messy like I do, you can tape some paint, put a little splotch on your finger, and then all you do is put your fingerprint on your butterfly, just like that. Okay, and then there's one extra bit about this craft that I really, really like. So when you've got your butterfly looking the way you want it to, you can fold it, give it a good squeeze, and then when you open it up, it's like a card. Hi, Sing Along Tim from LNK. So if you want to make a special one, you can give it as a present to somebody, or you can just keep it for yourself and put it on your wall. Hey, sing along, Tim.
That was beautiful, Lori Nancy Kalamansky. Thanks for the card.
You're welcome. What's coming up next?
What's coming up next? Well, we're going to do something else we use our hands for, because we're going to do the vegetable song, which was requested by our friend Robin for All About Kids Daycare. One of the things we do with this song, and this is one of the things that Robin really likes about this song, is that it's a kind of a call-response song, an echo song, where I'm going to sing the names of lots of vegetables, and I would love it if you at home can sing them right back to me. Plus, if it's a vegetable you like, give me your thumbs up. And if it's a vegetable you don't like, thumbs down. Thumbs up and a smiley face, thumbs down and a grumpy face. Now, because I can't actually see you doing that, there is a way that you can let us know which vegetables you like, and that is by using the emoticons on your computer. I think there's a thumbs up one. I'm pretty sure there's a smiley face. There might even be a thumbs down one or a grumpy face. So, oh dear. So you can do that too. If you want to get your fingers ready as we sing the vegetable song. Here we go. Cha-cha-cha, yeah, come on, let's go. Come on, let's go. Come on, let's go to the market. We're gonna buy some vegetables. Cha-cha-cha, I hear the vendor calling carrots, broccoli, eggplant, cucumber, lettuce, potatoes, tomatoes, and corn. Yeah, come on, let's go. Come on, let's go. Come on, let's go to the market. We're gonna buy some vegetables. Cha-cha-cha, I hear the vendor calling spinach, celery, Brussels sprouts, cauliflower, string beans, bell peppers, cabbage, and peas. Cha-cha-cha, yeah, come on, let's go. Come on, let's go. Come on, let's go to the market. We're gonna buy some vegetables. Cha-cha-cha, I hear the vendor calling onions, artichokes, radishes, asparagus, turnips. Very good, Lori Nancy. Zucchini, mushrooms, and yams. Cha-cha-cha, yeah, come on, let's go. Come on, let's go. Come on, let's go to the market. We're gonna buy some vegetables. Cha-cha-cha. Very good, everybody. Lori Nancy, that's a good selection of vegetables.
Thank you. We just did a big shot, but clearly one of the verses, I'm missing a few items.
I didn't want to say anything.
I'm gonna go make a stir fry and just let you finish the show.
All right.
What's next? Let's see. It's time to answer the math question. Sing along, Tim.
Yeah.
Okay. The question was, what is 6 plus 1? And we have some answers out there from Felix, Aiden, and Talia, who said it was 7. What do you think, sing along, Tim?
That's the correct answer.
Yes, it is. Good job. I feel like maybe these math questions are too easy for some of you. We're going to have to think on how we can make those even harder. Mm-hmm. All right, it's time to answer the quiz. Sing along, Tim.
The quiz question was, what do monarch butterflies or baby monarch butterflies eat?
Yep.
Nancy?
We had some answers from Talia and our good friend Felix, who said milkweed.
Is the correct answer. Well done.
Amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Hey, Sing Along Tim, we're getting a little request out there from Izzy, who said that she really liked our bike helmets and she would like to see them again. Would you mind showing your helmet for us?
Sure. It's right here. Here's one I made earlier. Well, I got some plastic quick ties that you can get at a hardware store, and I just put them through, tighten them up like that. Then I used my handy dandy hot glue gun, essential for any craft family, and I had some pom-poms, so I hot glued the pom-poms onto the ends of the quick ties, and then I found, when I was doing a tidy up of the basement, a bag full of googly eyes. So then I hot glue gunned the googly eyes to the pom-poms. So what you really need for this is a hot glue gun and some pom-poms and some googly eyes and some quick ties, and that's all. But you could do it with anything. You could do it with, like, you can put some stickers on your hat, or I don't know. That's
yeah. I think Sing Along Tim too once had like all these quick ties across the top, and that was really cool.
Yeah, it was like a mohawk or like scales of a dragon or something like that.
Yeah. And then I'll show you my helmet, but surely you weren't interested in this one because it's a very good helmet, I'll tell you that. It's got a visor and everything, but it hasn't been decorated yet.
You know what? The one that I made that was kind of like all across the top, I thought it was really cool, and it took me quite a long time to make, but none of my kids would go out with me.
Really?
They were a little embarrassed.
Well, I would go bicycling with you, Sing Along Tim.
Thanks for your comment.
Hey, listen, we want to thank everybody out there who gave us requests for today. We love doing the songs that you really enjoy, and thank you to everyone who wrote in. I don't know if we mentioned that was Robin who requested the vegetable song.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Great.
So,
where can folks find our music, Sing Along Tim?
That's a very, very good question, Laurie Nancy Kalamansky. Well, Punchy Sleeves and Bending Knees is on Spotify, as is the hand washing song. But most of our stuff you can get through our website or through Bandcamp, which is a great website, lots of music there. And so all our albums are on Bandcamp as well, which is this one, Punchy Sleeves and Bendy Knees. Another one, an earlier one with the whole band called Folk on Bikes that Laurie Nancy Kalamansky has there. And I was digging through my basement, or the basement of my computer, and I found a couple of older solo albums that I made that are a lot of fun. They're a bit more like demo tapes, but I've just put them both up on Bandcamp as well. And the first one is called Suitcase Full of Songs, as my son Joey used to call suitcases, soup cases. So that's where we got that name from. And then another one called Dude with a Bus Pass, which was made in 2012.
Right, you Sing Along Tim, are you the dude?
I'm the dude with the bus pass. It doesn't have quite the same ring, a dude with a Presto card. So that dates it a little bit. So if you want a little bit more music from Sing Along Tim and Sing Along Tim and the Pacifiers in your home, that's where you can, or in your car or on your devices, that's where you can find it. So please support us by listening to our music.
And thank you so much to everyone who jumped on board and already purchased some music. We really appreciate it. Okay, let's close this show with a song we all know. It's got lots of actions in it. If you are new and joining us, you can just follow along. It's easy to follow.
All right, we're going to turn on the taps.
Yeah, turn on those taps like that. That's it.
The world.
See? There we go.
We're just going to boogie for a little bit. I put some groovy effects on it and turned the volume down, so it's not quite loud enough. But anyway, so we're just having a boogie.
That was perfect because our friend Susan joined us and is saying hi. Hi, Susie G.
Hi, Susie G.
Okay, here we go.
Here we go. The World Health Organization says you gotta wash your hands with soap and water, front and back and top and bottom. Make sure that you wash them often. In between your fingers, around both of your thumbs, your knuckles and your wrists. Don't forget your palms. Wash for 30 seconds. And you're done. Like this song. One more time. The World Health Organization says you gotta wash your hands with soap and water, front and back and top and bottom. Make sure that you wash them often. In between your fingers, around both of your thumbs, your knuckles and your wrists. Don't forget your palms. Wash for 30 seconds. And you're done. Like this song.
Bye, everyone. We'll see you Wednesday, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's gonna be a good one.